Hello everyone, my name is Raedawn with Berry. Today I have with me Mr. Mancini Grant, and later on I will let him introduce himself. I first wanted to start off just by saying thank you.
For sure.
He's been very helpful for Lakana and I since we've been here at our internship. Just basically being a mentor to us. So I have a few questions that I'm going to ask him. He does not know what I'm asking him.
I have no idea.
But I'm going to let him introduce himself first.
Hello everyone. I'm Mancini Grant, like Raedawn said. I'm one of the talent acquisition specialists here at Novant Health in the Human Resources Department. And her and Lakana have been here as interns, helping us through a very tough and busy period. So they have been very instrumental in helping us further our business, and have been great. And somehow, some way, I managed to develop a relationship with them. They would not leave me alone. So I guess you can call me a mentor. I am really more so just the guy that they like to bother at work. So, but they are great. So I appreciate both of them, and I have no idea what question she's about to ask me.
Can you tell us about your day-to-day responsibilities? You know, just what you do during the day.
Oh, that's boring, but okay, sure. So what I usually do, coming in, usually we have a setup where we have our own system where we know what positions we're working. I actually recruit for certified nursing assistants, medical unit receptionists, and safety attendants. So usually what happens is I come into a bunch of emails. That's usually the first part of my day, is sorting through emails. And then at that point we then go into the system, and then I pretty much just go in and screen, look at who's qualified, who isn't, send them to the manager or reject them, and then I also make offers. So when the manager decides on who they would like to select, at that point in time I will receive a notification in order to contact that person and make an offer to them for a position here at Novant Health.
Could you explain to them a little bit what Lakana and I have done since we've been here?
Well, I'll speak directly to what you have done for me and my team, the high volume team. When Lakana and Raedawn first got here, they were first starting out with our talent acquisition associates and working with them on basically the back end work that they have to do, including scanning and putting together packets for our new hires and things of that sort. They attended a few, how many orientations did you all go to? 2?
No, we've been to like about 5 now, because we keep going every 2 weeks.
So they have been to just about every orientation. Wow, I thought y'all only went to 2. But what they have done for me, particularly, I had a very big project. We had what we call a blitz, where it's basically an open interview day for CNAs. And they were very helpful in scheduling people for me. I gave them the task. They jumped right on it. They were very detailed. They asked a lot of questions. And they also asked a lot of questions, which was great. I was very, very happy that they asked a lot of questions. That way I was able to explain it to them. They were very good about not asking the same question twice, which is very, very important. It's all right to ask questions. I'm all for questions. But if you ask me the same question over and over again, then I'm going to start thinking you're not listening. So they were very good about that. They jumped right on it. I recently was out for a period of time. They stepped in and learned how to use our new system that everyone is still learning how to use in our department, and help screen and get qualified candidates over to our managers. So they helped me not skip a beat. So they've been great.
What are some things that you think that I need to improve on? Something I may need to work on?
I would say for you, continue to think outside the box. Learn how to not just necessarily see things as it's presented to you in front of you. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more research. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more thinking outside of what was told to you. Also being able to use the context of a situation in order to figure some things out. Sometimes, you know, like I said before, I'm all for questions, but you have to get to a point where you are given a task and you may not have all of your questions answered at that point in time, but you might have to do it a little bit to kind of figure out, all right, this may be the answer to my question. So for you, and I would tell anybody this, is continue to work on being more attention oriented. You know, pay attention to those details, attention to the details as much as possible. Apply those things and apply them to the next task. So it's not just good to just do certain things on one task. You have to make sure that those carry over as well, and just recognize the transferable skills that you have. Recognize where you are in this industry, or where you want to be, and figure out how to get there the best way possible for you, in the most efficient way.
Basically, this is for my colleagues now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish someone would have told you when you graduated?
Oh yeah, you will not. I won't say will not. Do not expect to be where you want to be 3 years after you get out of school. It's that. Don't do it. Like, don't do it to yourself. Like, it's just not worth the stress. It's not worth the beating up yourself, or questioning your abilities. Things take time, and things that are worth having take the most time. So it's important for you to realize that no matter what you're doing right now in school, you very well may not be doing that when you get out, and that's okay. Everybody has a different track. I went to school and ended up in my psychology degree because I liked psychology. Not necessarily that I wanted to be a psychologist. Maybe I thought I did at the point in time when I was in school. Once I did my internship at a child abuse center, I was like, nah, I'm cool. So what I will say is use the things that you learn in school and apply them to your adult after school life. Take those things you learned in school and apply them there, but not put the pressure on yourself to believe that as soon as you get out of school and you get that degree, or you get out of school and you keep going to school and you get that master's degree, that you're going to get the job exactly what you want at that point in time. No. The reality is you're probably going to work an entry-level position until you get to where you want to be, and that's fine. If you want to break out and do your own business, that's fine too, but you're still going to have to know how to work in order to be a business owner, period. You can't manage yourself under somebody else's supervision. You're not going to be able to manage yourself under your own supervision.
Well, thank you, Mancini. Like I said, he had no idea that I was asking him these questions. I appreciate your honesty.
Straight off the old baldy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.